Alright, am I here yet? Hello there. Alright, let's play some music. What are we playing today? Let's go for that. Alright, hello everyone. Okay. My music is not playing yet. There we go. Oh, I've been fighting my computer something terrible while you guys have been watching that start screen. Alright, let's go here. I'm in an alright mood, let's say that. I think if anything, it's one of those where you've got things going against you, so it's like, alright, let's just smile away through it. You know, it's better to just put a smile on your face than to get really angry over something that you can't do anything about. No worries, man. No worries. Alright. Let's cash these in. And let's see what we got. Ooh! I've been blessed. We got one battle here. I'm going to be honest, right? I've been trying to drink that for an hour. I made it. Hang on. Sorry, I felt like the mic was in the wrong place. Yeah, I made that drink about an hour ago. I kept getting pulled away by my mum. She needed help with something that's going on next couple of weeks. So it's like, yeah, my coffee's gone cold. Alright. Yeah, we took the first turn, didn't we? So, Scimitar. Alright, I have just had a little idea. Hey up, Cadebug, how you doing, man? Let's just try something while I've got a second. Because, you know, this is the best way of doing things, you know, faffing around when you've got a game run. Let's see, can I paste this? Can I paste it there? Cadebug, let me try that again. Cadebug with a resub, thank you very much. 15 months. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. I don't know if that's visible for you guys, but I kind of like where I've put it at the very least. I do it on every one of them, but I'm not sure it'd look as good. Just because it's got like the wider webcam. Hey, I'm surprised no one else got first. I'm going to say. Usually hotly contested, that. Okay. I've taken my tablet so that I can stop moaning at me. So yeah, I can up straight over to Tem in here. I had a really nice moment last night where... was it last night? Oh, it wasn't last night. It was... You know, I'm generally losing my mind. It was last night. TV ended last night, wasn't it? And it was just this moment where you've got all the rewards trickling in from it. And you're like, oh, I wonder if I can get anything. You're like, can I do any upgrades? And it was very underwhelming. Like, I got crystals, which is obviously good. You know, you always want crystals. But in the end, I was like, I think I didn't really do anything. Like, I wanted to push Daka up to Relic. I think I got to Relic 3 yesterday, so 4 as well a bump this morning. That's like, okay. I haven't done anything with Rava yet. Like, she's missing these Kairos. Can I double check? Because that seems odd. Are they all the other ones? Yeah. That's Sod's Law. So yeah, I'm kind of just stuck in a waiting room for upgrades. Alright, let's go here. And before I do that, I know it's going to be... We're going to need to do that. There we go. You're loving the new system. You unlocked Ahsoka yesterday and we'll get the ult today thanks to 45k shop currency. I've got to agree with you, I do love it. I think it's one of the best things they've done in terms of just making that part of unlocking a character a lot more smoother. I mean, I know there's an argument that maybe it was unnecessary to have it in place in the first place, but yeah, I think the fact that they got there eventually, it's like, okay. I was expecting the Ahsoka event to be really hard though, based on that. I thought if they were altering it, it was because they planned to have the Galactic Legend event to be harder. I mean, we have to be grateful for small mercies. I didn't know there was a mall level, so that's good to know. But yeah, I think that is the big thing into going forward. I mean, it's like I haven't got Leia on my free-to-play account. There's this bit of me going, right, when we go for Leia, I haven't got to worry about failing that Rolo tier. You know, it's little things like that. You know, I remember when I was doing C on my main, it was like, okay, I haven't got to worry if I've got the wrong mods on Sidious. I can give it a go with the default mods and see if it works, which it did. But, you know, it's that just safety blanket of, oh, okay, I don't have to worry about tickets. Oh. I'm looking at my end. It's staying... I haven't dropped any frames. Just trying to see if I can find anything else for you. Yeah, it's looking okay on my end, but yeah. Might be a case of restart your app. Nearly got drawn in then. I was like, do I start GA? No worries. I know the feeling. I've tried to set up again a wired connection to my PC in the hope that it might loosen up my Wi-Fi a little bit. But the last time I did it, it actually messed up my entire internet in the house. So I'm hoping it's fixed itself, but I've just got this horrible feeling that things are just going to drop out at some point. The trouble when you're essentially MacGyvering it. Okay. Alright, so Scimitar. So I have had a plan in place for this round. I've only done it this afternoon, I'll be honest. I haven't even looked at my opponent before today. But I thought, alright. We're 1-1 on my main, and we're 0-2 on my free-to-play, so definitely one that I want to win on more. And yeah, I'm thinking to myself, if we can avoid, you know, losing on both today, ideal. But a 1-2 on both... Yeah, you really don't want 1-2s, do you? Because especially in 5v5 season, it's like... You want to try and maintain rank so that if you drop in 3s, it doesn't impact you too much. Oh, you're right. This is one of the reasons I'm glad I have my phone on, because I've got a little stream replay on it as well. And I love the fact that just then I saw, like, Leviathan had done ult. It's just that little thing where I hadn't really been paying attention, so every now and again I'll just catch something I missed on there. It's nice. Alright, come on, can we wrap this up? I feel like this sums up Leviathan. The fact that even when you win, it's still a two and a bit minute battle. And I know some battles are probably as long anyway, but... As someone who lacks patience, it's a bit of a torture chamber. Okay. So Caloran Beck's my next goal here. Got all the mats for him, we just need signal data. I'm hoping I can get him done maybe next 24 hours. I'm debating what to do next though, because the one that makes sense is Paz. You know, just keep on these Bug-Tarn racks. But I've also got Enoch in mind as far as... Well, I've got Enoch in mind, and I've also got Mob Enforcer. I might even pause for Mob Enforcer, because at least that's got Datacron that's potent. So I might just bump up Mob Enforcer to Rowlet levels. You went 6-3 last 3v3, so you started the season 1-3, but you won match 2 this week, and you think you've won today, so it's back to 3-3. As long as you don't go 0-3 next week, you won't be too upset with a 1-2. Yeah, I mean, I think that's it, isn't it? You're always looking just to maintain like a 2-1 average, aren't you? At least that's kind of where my mindset goes. Yeah, it's always tricky though. I feel like, especially in Kaiba 2, it's got very, very tight around here. A lot of accounts that probably would be in Kaiba 1, they've been squished down a bit here. I keep seeing these Zetas and I keep getting so tempted to apply some, but I've told myself I've got a hold for Balin. Yeah, I think that's a bit like me there, to be fair. I mean, I don't expect much more. I think if I can get, say, a bit like you say, a 5-4 season, 2-1 average, that's more than enough for me. I'd buy this, but is anyone actually bothered doing all this? Like, I know that these... Getting the points are worth it for these and getting the focused Datacrons, but it's like... I can't say I'm relishing trying to just squeeze out a bit of that. They've made a few really finicky GCs last week or two. You know, where you've just got to try and not destroy something too quick. That's good to know. I'll be honest, right? I want to use Balin on offense when I get him. So that's the thing that I'm having to sort of keep my mind open to. What is he actually capable of beating? I know that he's got fallouts to Ahsoka in his kit. Well, non-GL Ahsoka, I think it was. But yeah, and I think it was a call out against Sith Empire as well, so that's nice. Just little things like that I'm trying to memorize, you know. I should make notes. You know, I've got like a bottle of water here and some sweetie stuff for tonight, and I should be leaving like notes on my table. Alright. Is there anything I can give these while I'm waiting? Oh, I hope so, IG. I hope so. And the answer is not really. I really don't use that episode shipment currency now that we know it's important. It is so irritating, really, that they have stores like this where you've got a load of things in there. So, I mean, this is how the episode still felt anyway to begin with. As soon as you see Omicrons, instantly you go, right, bye, bye, bye. But what gets you is that then it essentially gets to a point where you've got to sort of hoard for one thing, at least if you're playing free to play. You know, like, for me, it's like, okay, I'm not even touching any of these, even though there's a lot of good value here. Instead, it's like, all right, save for Omicrons, save for Focus Datacrons. And it's like, it kind of makes the rest of the store moot. You know, like, okay, well, there's no point even looking at Karatech and mod slicing materials and all this lot. It's like, what's the point? Just takes agency away. I think it's almost, you'd rather them to create a brand new store with just that one item in. And say, right, if you want it, here you go, get it, rather than making us use this one particular currency that you've only just added. Yeah, I think that might be one way of looking at it. It's more for the end game. I mean, even though I consider myself at the end game, I also recognise I've still got a lot of progress to make still. You know, I haven't got every GL, I haven't got every legendary, so it's like, I know I've got room to move still, but I still feel like I have to keep up with endgame problems, if you like. A bit like Omicrons, Datacrons. I mean, take the Focus Datacrons on my main. Afras look good. What was it? The Phoenix doesn't look bad, even though I wouldn't say I'd be jumping at it. I haven't got Zalbars on me, so that's kind of moot. And who was the other? Oh, Dapper Bulba. Dapper Bulbas looks good, so that's two at least I will want to get. Yeah, I mean, I think if you get the pass, you get a nice amount of surplus. I mean, I've said to myself, if it turns out I can budget the pass in a month, I will, but it's a little tight at the moment for me, so I'm like, okay, well, I said it last time, I'm probably going to remain free to play for a little bit. And, yeah, a little bit of a shame because it does give you that little bit of breathing room. Saying that, I'm farming mods as diligently as I can, so it's not like I'm falling behind there, it's just, you know, accelerating either. Okay, let's do that. You know, I was almost going to do that then with the with the heal, and I'm thinking, hang on, why are we healing? We don't need it. It was that instinct. I saw Dagger just looking a bit weak, and I was like, should I heal? And I'm like, no. Just let Scimitar come in and do it. I just realised the chat down at the bottom hasn't been updating, has it? Team match again, the Afra DC, and we'll spend some crystals to upgrade if necessary. I mean, I think the Afra one will be very good. I don't know what it'll be capable of beating that it isn't already, but it should make beating Jabba, for instance, a lot more reliable. And it might be decent on defense now. I mean, don't forget as well, you don't need relics on these Datacrons. At least to what I've heard, I'm sure there was something about you only need Gear 5. Blaze Games, thank you for the follow. Hello there. Let me just double check that. Yeah, I don't think it'd be the worst thing if Afra was a sort of a very good deterrent for Jabba. Anyone got any idea how to find the newest posts, if you like? Game Info Hub, right. Oh, here we go, right. This bit, wasn't it? Oh, hang on, no, it wouldn't. It'd be... Here we go. Focus Datacrons have lower character requirements. For this first set, the highest Focus Datacron level has a character requirement of Gear 5. So, in theory, you might be able to use a Gear 12 Boba Fett Sign of Django with it. I mean, what you could do with that, I don't really know, but in principle, it does give you that flexibility of not needing to rush something up. Right, now I haven't actually looked at what happened last round, so I'm going to have a quick look while we've just got an ad break running on Twitch. They did full clear, they got the... I know I dropped too much. We dropped twice on Galat. Just for those of you who can't see. We didn't drop on the back wall. Yeah, exactly. I think that could be quite nice, though. I don't know what it'll be capable of taking down, though. That's the bit that's concerning me a little. Yeah, my gut's saying that they just didn't draw. Your current farm is C, you just need JK from R5 to R7. Yeah, I think that makes some sense. I mean, I think you have to prioritise a farm like D in terms of finishing it off. But once that's done, you've got a load of wiggle room, haven't you? Alright, so, final round here. Hey, Aranya, how you doing? We're up against Darth Ultra Magnus. Let's see what they got. Just squish it down a little bit, here we go. So, we're 12.2, they're 13.1. We've got 314 Zetas to their 355. They've got 20 Omicrons on us, that's gulp worthy. We've got all the GLs, I'm still missing Lord Vader and Glatia. Relics, we're 31 behind them. If we look at the breakdown, I've got 12 Relic 9s to their 35, 13 Relic 8s to their 34. I've got a lead on the 7s, but that's probably in part because of these. So yeah, not ideal. They're only a little bit behind me on the 25, so 100 to 92. And then I'm a little ahead again on the 20s, 299 to 288. They're ahead on the 15s, 456 to 569. And yeah, looks like more Datacron rerolls if that's how it's interpreted. Let's see though. Looks like all the GLs are Relic 9. Let's spot what isn't. Well, at least what's big that isn't. Only a Relic 5 Treya. I'm going to say a Relic 5 Jar Jar. Okay. Speeds. Wow, Great Mother's the fastest. Okay, 351. Ezreal, Syndulla, Kath. Surprise Bosca's this fast still. I mean, I do love my Bosky boy as he's in my top 10, but I don't know. I kind of feel odd having him that fast still. At least considering he's relevant. 7th Staff, Boss, and Grief. I mean, fair play, they're clocked well. Alright. So, I mentioned it before. I have got a plan. Let's see if it matches up. Kada, your opponent put Jabba, Slacker, Ray, Leia, and JML on the front walls this round. Yeah, I wouldn't be happy either. I mean, the one thing I will say about 5s, there's always off-meta counters. I feel like 3s, you have to rely more on GL versus GL stuff, whereas 5s, at least, I feel like usually you can find something that doesn't require a GL, but still it isn't fun, is it? At least when you're punching up, you know. It really restricts what you've got on defense. Saying that, 1779 I've just clocked. That does mean they've dropped something. So they dropped on my gas. That's good to see. Nothing on the front wall. And nothing on my back wall. Okay. So they were very inefficient. I mean, one drop, but 1779, that is bad. You know, and I feel awkward saying that, because I know I could get a 1779 without trying, so let's try not to get it. It looks like the front wall's the same, or the top wall, I should say. Datacrons could make things awkward, obviously. South wall, there is a difference. Lord Vader saw Rey instead of Bale, and it's Galat. Galat. Kills round 1 opponent set Galat, Leia, JML, JMK, Jabba, Lord Vader, Slacker, and Rey. Nora. So the only thing they didn't set was C. Lady Nora. They might as well just say to you, sorry, we don't want you to have fun. That is a fair point. The scoring's bugged into it. I did forget that. We'll have to keep track of it. Yeah, I mean, I'll take 4 in terms of 4 out of 9's not bad. Alright, I could do with knowing this because I'm not 100% on it. What is the BAM team capable of beating? Because, well, let me just go out of GA for a minute. I'm curious if I can see a Galat. I don't think there'll be one in range. No, I'm doubting it. There isn't a Leia to face and there isn't a Kenobi to face, so I can't really test the team I would like to test. My thought, T-Max, is more on what Because we haven't got a layer to beat. Are you thinking Glat? Are you thinking Glat as far as Fulcrum? Gonna say if so, my bad. I thought you were talking about a layer for some reason. I'm wondering if you could maybe do Maul or something. Sorry, not Maul, Lord Vader. Yeah, I mean, Jabba, I feel like Afra can do a job there, so I don't really want to pull Afra away because it doesn't really help as much as it just moves things around a little bit. My gut's telling me I need to move Slacker away from Lord Vader. I mean, maybe we just go quote-unquote safe and do that. Move JML to Lord Vader, move Slacker to Ahsoka. Bam can take the Saw. Deer can do Rey. Oh, I've got Leia as well. Right, screw that. Screw that. Leia beats Lord Vader, doesn't she? Or I could do it this way and do Leia versus Glat and Slacker versus Lord Vader again. Yeah, let's swap that around then. Okay. Right, we won't give it a go, because if anything, I've just clocked obviously having Leia available, but if the back wall's like this, we should be fine. I mean, I'm pretty much throwing up there. Well, I'm not saying I'm throwing, but I'm just giving C something to do up there. And the fact that JML's taken out a sortie, it's kind of demonstrating where we will be if this back wall's as we're seeing it. So yeah, let's crack on. Let's do Lord Vader first. Have I got Rogue One planned? No. Go on, we'll use Adrad and Jyn then. Does take away a counter, but I don't mind it too much. Yeah. Gotta make sure we take Rey out. I'll tell you what then. Let's deal with that first, eh? Let's actually make sure we've got a clear idea of what we're working with. Yeah, Relic 9 Ezrael. It's a bit of a concern. Crit Void as well. We've got Armor Pen. Alright. Let's go. If this goes wrong, we can maybe plan around it. Okay. Let's just throw these at Rey. And let's just target Ben a second so that Baron will go there. Okay, damage immunity. Another. Alright, damage immunity again, good. That's still DI into... Yep. Let's aim over there, I guess. Alright, we can try and whittle down Ezra. Okay, Exile on Cal is not that impactful, I would have thought. Let's just aim at Ezra. I'm in two minds here. I think we do this. Okay. Oh! I got that wrong, I think. Okay, it's still okay, this. Don't get me wrong, we're not in an ideal territory, but it could be worse. Okay, we're still standing. Let's just top up Taran. Oop. Okay, damage immunity. Let's just smack Ray. Okay, come on, this has got to be a big one. Okay. Nah, just to chew him down. 73 banners. Alright. And 73 counted up there, so that's a good start for us in terms of actually scoring. Alright. Alright, first one's out. It feels like just, you can unwind a little bit once that's out of the way. Alright, Jhin. Where's Hans Kron? There it is. Okay. Okay, so let's pull all that. I shouldn't have found it that funny how they keep going for Jhin. There's a reason why she's the best fake tank. Alright, Maul gone. Oh, okay. That seems odd. I thought I'd whiff then. You know, I honestly thought, okay, yeah, let's go and bring Maul back and roll guard. Is there something in my... Oh, was it Spark of Rebellion maybe? Did I... Was it Spark of Rebellion maybe? Because there's Empire enemies. I don't know who, if anyone, had it. Yeah, that could have been it. Either way, I'll take it. 65. Okay. Let's log it. 138, yeah, we're currently matching. Alright, let's take Barman. Sana. It's the one I've been using. Okay, that was not ideal. I don't know what actually it decreased our cooldown instead. I mean, if you insist, Dash. I mean, I will gladly. I mean, from thinking that was actually looking pretty bad to Dash just saying, fine, I will do it myself, that was fun. Alright, I didn't even clock that one. What was the banner? 60... I didn't clock it. Let's get the YouTube feed up. $62, cheers. Saves me going through all that. Cheers, beef. There we go, 62. And we are matching still. Okay. Very glad. Saying this, I forgot what we were doing. Slacker. I think it was that Chron I'm using. Okay, so we poke the Fulcrum and then work our way around, I guess. I mean, I don't know, but you'd hope it would be soon. Yeah, let's go there so that we actually hit Fulcrum, or try to. Ooh, okay. Ooh. Wow, they've got in their mind they want Slacker. I was going to say Slacker Pal. You know that ult that you're building up? I think we need to unleash it. Okay, let's do that. These Spectres have got it in for us, so we might as well unleash on them. I really need to learn Ahsoka's kit more because I did look at it when she came out, and up to now I've just kind of been following what the general gist of the battle indicates I should do. But it's like when she's doing these abilities, I haven't got a clue what she's doing. I just sort of play it by ear in terms of, right, who's the biggest priority target? But obviously it's going to be important moving forward to know what she's actually doing. The trouble when they release a kit that's like 20 paragraphs long. Just de-incentivizes you to learn the kit, really. Right, I know I need swipe in a minute. Yeah, honestly, it just feels a bit like that, doesn't it? It's a shame, because she's obviously got something about her, you know, she isn't a bad galactic legend. Expensive, but not terrible. Yeah, I get the feeling even Osprey wouldn't know. I say that with tongue in cheek, because Osprey knows a lot. Alright, 64 solid. Alright, what's hiding? Let's make sure I log it before I forget. Queenie, Great Mothers, and Finn. I was not expecting Finn. Okay. I know that we were trying to clean her up the other day and I just had nothing that could punch through her. So I can believe there's something in there that basically says, yeah, once she's sort of set in, she's impossible to get rid of. I'm not gonna lie, I almost want to do Bane C there. Alright, let's just play safe. We'll go for what we've planned. Alright, I've got a lot of dark side still. Okay, I haven't got a tank revive, which is a bit irritating. We got, what's the one most health? Embo. So they gain TM on specials. Better than starting with TM, I guess. Also, no Marin. Marin really, I wouldn't say she screwed me, but she was annoying last time. Alright, let's start sucking. Maybe? Definitely. Cool. I'm wondering if there's a way to actually counter Sith Empire. Like, obviously they deal damage based on max health, so you're wondering if there's something where you mod the Night Sisters differently. But again, I'm probably underthinking it. It's obviously our max health, not theirs, so... It'd be just nice if there was like a way like, oh yeah, if I mod for protection it makes it easier, but... That'd be too simple, I think. Let's send that one over there. And let's suck that. I'd say we're about max. Cool. Yeah, I know Zareth was pointing out the win rates on one of his videos, and I saw those two. I mean, I'm reluctant to do that for the simple reason it would mean that I can't use Night Sisters. Well, actually, I say that, but the trouble is Night Sisters aren't taking down Jabba right now. Maybe there is a point then. Blows a bit, doesn't it? Yeah, it just ducks that average a bit, doesn't it? Just snoozing the outbreak, man. There we go. Make sure we can clear this wall. And why not? Alright, we've got a bit of Daze. Alright, we're back to full. I was getting a little worried then, I won't lie. Come on, Bane, hang in there, hang in there. Ooh, 64. Hey up, Sopper, how you doing? You know, there's this bit of me that's doing all this, and I'm thinking, I might as well just go for the more reliable counter. You're doing good. Great to hear. I say, you've not missed too much. We've just cleared a few stuff on the front wall, wrapping up the back. Let's just get Zori out. Hey, nice one. Coming along. Okay. Alright, cleared. So I'm going to run the ad, just get it out of the way, and then we'll start on this wall. But yeah, nothing too troubling here. Relicate DCMG is relatively thick. Bulk could be a little bit awkward, but hopefully we've got enough to get through that. But yeah, I think we should be fine here. Just looking here then, if we've got a target score of 1779, we need to average 58 banners. That's doable by quite a stretch. Assuming fleet is factored in there. I'm guessing it might not. But 58 on tunes, that's not bad. Phoenix is the one I've got a little bit of a question mark over. It's like... Alright. We're back. Can I just click Afra? There we go. In the droid. I'm killing the Gungans with Phoenix. He's thinking you're gonna die. Done. Alright, burn, baby, burn. Can't get around Chrysanthemum, so we'll just pop that for now. I don't like using this special, but hopefully it pops Boosh. Really? Kind of heal, isn't she? Oh, no, 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 we got it. We got it. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Oh. I think that was one of Afra's Omicrons kicking in then. Alright, we can't get around Chrysanthemum, so we're just gonna have to punch him. I find that such a silly thing that the droid can assist itself. Oh! Okay, we're in trouble here. Alright, we're going to lose a banner or two here. Well, we'll say lose a banner. We're going to drop banners here. My DC was the droid ally one, yeah. But it could have been that. I think I got it in my head it was a Afra Omicron, but probably not. Right. I'm hoping that this can clean up. We haven't got bulk or anything. Yeah, Bush Out is definitely helpful. We haven't got any nice stats here though. Tenacity maybe? Yeah, I mean, my thoughts are if I can boost Merrin's tenacity, then hopefully we just make it difficult for all these. Make it difficult for her to be debuffed. Whether it impacts or not, we'll find out. A bit like you said though, I'm mainly looking at the sides here and thinking, right, if we can make some progress there, that's a start. That's it, pop a taunt. We don't mind Daka reviving. Okay. Certainly not the way I want this. Right, instant defeat immunity and it's zombie, so that's a good combo for us both. Ugh. That was a bad combo though. Yeah, I think this is where we lose the round. I don't think we're try. Yeah, maybe that's an idea. Are there Gungans in my plan? No, let's just throw the Gungans at this. That was just simply because I knew the Gungans could take that hit. You know, I haven't got to worry about it. Come on, let's get Annie out. Yeah, JML should be free here. Cool. It's Zaris, this. Right, shock. Annie goes in a minute. What beats a solo Ray? Once upon a time Mon Mothma did. I don't know if it still does. Geos as well used to have some legs with it, I think. To be honest, of late I've been using bigger teams to finish it off, so when I have to get down to the B and the C tier teams, that's when I know I'm in trouble. That's good. Alright, so we've got 65 on that. Let's just move that around. Gungans. I can't even say I know exactly what's been going on with this thing. Maybe it's just modded a specific way, but Brutal Out wiped out 2 of my teams. Very efficiently as well. That was the Eerie thing. Afra. Who's not got it? Chopper, okay. Come on, Kanan. That's it, we're in the game. Yeah, Afro losing that was a bit of a disappointment. Not just because we'd been doing really well in terms of not dropping, but I actually thought we were in a good position until we weren't. You know, usually if you sense danger, it's like, okay, we can kind of cope with that, but suddenly, like, Afro got deleted and it was like, okay, we're not one-shotting this. Similarly, the Night Sisters were looking okay, you know, the Night Sisters. And then Merrin got isolated. Oh, okay, let's pop that there. Is that Deathmark, I'm assuming? Let's do that then. Right, Jaja. Okay, Jaja down. Jaja Gabor. What's left after this? DTMG. It's the awkward thing about using Adrad, because Raver could have been an option there if we'd needed it. But we might as well use Raver just to be sure here. I say to be sure, I have not actually done this as a counter, but I've never heard about DTMG beating Raver, so yeah. Alright, let's get the Torture out. Ability block them all. Healing immunity seems pretty clutch. Oh, okay. I was not expecting Rave to get that low. Yeah, let's just heal up there. Last thing I want is Death Trooper getting some Death Mark ideas. Alright, one down. I will say this, I'd like to think that if no one ever does this battle, it's like a little thing of, oh, right, so this does work, but it's not that clean. Like something to put in the memory bank for people. Either that or it's just me for the first time doing this and it's like, okay, not my favourite counter. Alright, 63, we can cope with that. We have got C as well, so that's something. I mean, arguably, if we were going to burn JML and C at this, we'd want JML second, but to be honest, I don't really want to go into that mindset because it means I'm going to lose this one. Let's put a mark there so we can actually hit Scando. We'll make sure we get an armor shred on Chris because he's going to keep coming back. It's also annoying I used Cal's Datacron. Alright, we've only got 2 to deal with. Alright, 1 down. Let's pass that to Luke, and now we just got to whittle down Jabba. Buff immunity feels really nice there as well. Just keep trying to reduce his max health. Oh, thought we got the coin ability. Yeah, just mark so he's got buff immunity. Okay, 30. I've probably misscored this how I'm doing it, but let's just see. Somehow my banner up there. Work that one out. Let's see if we can calculate what we need from here. So it's Levy, Sector, Radis. Right. Is that a question? I would have thought Raven myself, but that's just because I don't think JML's solid with some of the Decrons Balin's got available right now. Then again, though, I'm not entirely sure on Raver. I think Raver's probably the worst of those two options. Sorry, the better of the two options. I was going for the worst of two evils then, and yeah, butchered my words. Right, so 1779 minus 1370 minus 219 for a conquer, and then divide that by 3. 63 banner average. Yeah, we got there at the same time, Phil. So yeah, that should be doable. We can get 64 with that. 64 with that. The bug could come into play for sure. Let's see how it goes, though. Lock S-foils into attack positions. Right, basic. Bye-bye. We got the assist, cool. No buff immunity, but we can still send a whack there. And a smack. Okay, wiggle. Bye-bye. Alright, let's do the AoE. That takes us to 77%. Does feel like we need more. We're going to lose Outrider though. Well, saying that, it all depends if they got Mark 6. If they kept Mark 6 for offense, we're alright. Oh, we're okay. We're okay. It's alright, I'm still thinking about how this match usually works, if you like. Like the old way. Anyone ever says I'm tilting? Tell people that's tilting. Just want to beef this up a little bit. I don't like the idea of having only 2 ships on the field, on the board. Might be slightly banner inefficient, but I just got this image of like a mass assist taking out Outrider. Yeah, it could have been inefficient, that, but we'll see. 64. We needed 63, so that's fine. So they must be using Negotiator on offense to take down my Executor. I think it's Negotiator, isn't it? It's either Negotiator or Endurance, whatever, Galactic Republic. You'd hope that causes a few issues. Or did cause a few issues, I should say. Yeah, I wasn't enjoying that. We're looking very, very squishy. Ooh, okay. Not a nice heal on our side. Ooh. Yeah, we lose. Oh, no, we don't. Fury class Ungen. Oh, nope. Let's heal it up. That should stop Slave 1 if it comes in. Wow. Okay. Yeah, Slave 1 blows up. Go and get hit a bit, but I figure let's see if we can just beef it up a little bit. I was gonna say Xanadu was annoying me there. Just basic. Get Expose out there. That's feared, so it can't. Okay, apparently can take a turn. I thought fear prevented a turn. What do I know? Fear missed the next turn. Okay. 73. And then Chimera. Right, target the bomber. Ability block. Get loads of buff. And we steal them. Oink. Oink. Alright, let's try it again. Oink. And boink. 74. Final score, 1795. So, bugs aside, or potential bugs aside, or, you know, like, I don't know if it impacted us or not. We were tracking it for most part and it looked okay. We got the win. So I'll take that. 2-1 for the week. Just keeps us in that nice little upper Kyber 2 area. You know, we're not too close to 3610, but we're kind of in the middle where it's like, we're not in threat of relegation, so I like that. That's the fleet, isn't it? Yeah. Alright. So, just while Crimson's loading up, I am going to go and get myself a drink. So I'll run an ad on Twitch at the same time. That way we're not missing anything. All right, let's run the ad and let's put the BRB on. Hello there. Alright, I was wondering if the music had died. Playing this one. Oh, Relic Ascension. They're only little tidbits, but you have to take them. Okay, so our opponent hasn't attacked here, so that could be interesting. Let's get the compare up. What's their name again? Trigun? Yeah, Trigun. From Soyuz-Spa-Stanya. 11.2 our side, 12.8 theirs. Zetas 287 our side, 356 theirs. 37 to 46 armies, 6 to 9 GLs, 184 to 274 relic units. And there's a bit of a punch up here. 4 to 15 relic 9s, 15 to 25 relic 8s, 82 to 79 relic 7s, relic 5s 59 to 95. So a little bit tough that. Add in this, that I've got 54 25s pluses to there at 116. That's bigger than my main. 20s 210 to 331, and 15s 370 to 551, and then loads more Datacron rerolls. So we've got a toughie on our hands. Sorry, looking at them GLs, you've got R9, 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 but then an R7C. Like, I get C isn't like a high priority for people, but I always think that, I know my main's got an R7, but I feel like I'm sort of stretched a little bit right now. But I feel like with all these R9s, surely you could have spared an R8 for C. Again, maybe they've only just got C, like me. I don't know, but that just stands out a little bit. Anything else of note? Yeah, I've got Afro where I don't. Jar Jar. Chips are in order. Very fast Gideon. Very fast Embo, 320. Interesting. Okay. So again, I did jot a few things down before. Let's see if they come to fact. So Ray but no layer, it's glat. Treya and Malgus are still here, so that's something. Here we got Lord Vader, Jabba, DTMG, Raver. So, glat's the change. Now, Slacker had been quite free, so I think we just move that. Is it an Ezra glat? Yeah. It doesn't look like anything crazy, though. I think it's worth throwing Slacker at it and then work from there. But I think the majority of these seem okay. I don't think there's anything that screams out, ooh, that's a terrible idea. Okay, we're going to go Lord Vader first. Or use Lord Vader, I should say. Let's get the Maul in. And want to do... Hang on, let me just double check it. Yeah, I want to do Imperial Troopers there because I'm doing... That's it, I'm doing Malgus here. So, do withholding Piet just for that. But yeah, I know what you mean. I was hoping I could do it. What I was just thinking is, we have got potency on Crons. Can get away with not using this. 48%. What would that do for Lord Vader? 168% potency versus 171. Doesn't look great, that, does it? We'll give it a go. But yeah, it's a little bit awkward, isn't it? I'm still struck by the fact that Embo's so fast. Yeah, we got the buff immunity. Bloody hell. I need to just get Boosh out. There we go. Worst case scenario, clean up. That was absolutely brutal how I got torn apart there, though. Okay. I mean, I'll submit it, but that was bad. Let's have a look at the plan again. We have still got JML free. And Starkiller. I think throw JML at it. At least we can get Chrysanthemum out reasonably easy with Cal, even though he will come back, obviously. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's one of those where I do wish I could have spared it. So I'm not really happy with this, but I'm hoping we can at least get into a good position with it. Let's focus on Scando for a minute. We'll put Armor Shred on Chris just so he's easy to whittle down. Ooh. Okay, let's swap with Cal. Alright, one down. So Chris comes back. Alright, let's mark Chris just so we're actually focused on him, essentially. Let's get that to Hoda. I'm hoping we can equalize. Yeah. And then hopefully we can just do this ad nauseum. Not like we need Cal's abilities now. Yeah, somehow we get it. I thought we didn't need them, but apparently the game thought, yeah, choose an ability. It isn't dodge jabber, no, thankfully. Just doing a cleanup. My Lord Vader got its arse handed to it. There we go. Saying that, I needed to save Piat, so sacrifices were made. Right, 50 banners on the board. Yeah, let's go for Lord Vader ourselves now. Well, these are the choices you love. I feel like I've got an imbalance on my two accounts. My main's got their very little dark side crons, and my free-to-play's got two little light side crons. Go figure. Okay. Okay, can we get Royal Guard out? That would be nice. Cool. Yeah, let's try and keep this, the scoundrels amongst us, cleansed. Ooh. Yeah, hang in there, Paz. Let's heal you up. Right, Daze could be helpful. Just get that stealth out. Bye-bye, Lord Vader. Right, 65. What we needed. Right, next up, we've got Adrad. What was this Kron? Okay, not a preferable Kron. I'll go for that. I have got the base up to Relic 1 this past week, so it's not like a massive upgrade in terms of like, oh yeah, he's suddenly brilliant, but I'm hoping it soon enough I can use him in these counters and then it's not so reliant on SRP and Biston. Go on, we'll do that. Okay, that was nice. Pass that over. 65, 69, 71. Just keeping track of that little ult meter. Okay. Let's do that now. That way we got it when the ult's ready. We have still got it at 100. So no revives. Right, deal that TM. Thank you. Nearly. There we go. $64 could have been a touch more efficient just holding off at the end there, but I'll take it. And then Malgus. I think he died of sadness. That's my working assumption anyway. Okay, they do their things. Go on, we'll smack Raver. It could have been. I say that it's probably easy for you guys with potential replays than me just speculating. Oh, wow. Ooh. Wow. Okay, that one surprised me. Someone had the Weetabix this morning. Oh, wow, okay. It was 8 who did that, wasn't it? I don't think I've ever seen my Revenant Bastila fall so fast. Well, at least in this kind of situation. Yep. Okay. So it's 2v2. I feel like we can still win this, but it would be safe to say this got messy. Yeah, I don't want to use the leap. Let's smack. Yeah, it feels like Rave's just decided to be annoying here. Oh, okay. Tank revive kicking in. You know, I can't be the only one who loves it when you've almost forgotten that you've put a Chron on and then it kicks in like that. It's like, oh, thank Jesus. Alright. Okay, so it was a mess, but we got through it. Let's see if the back wall is what they said. Queenie, Great Mothers, Iden. A little bit different. We might be able to do Wampa. Could be a little bit awkward, but we might be able to. Okay. So, let's start on these teams here, eh? For instance, we pretty much sacrificed a one-shot to get this counter available. Let's just double check speeds. 326 Great Mothers. Okay. Okay, pop that on Dark Trooper. And let's just delete. Alright, great down. Clear the foresight. I was going to say, I didn't think we got healing immunity in their kits. Alright, so 64. Oh, we got 65, cool. I'm guessing the amount lost on range was equal to like a protection or something? I don't know. I'll take it. Alright, Shreya. 2 R9s, yeah? Let's just keep smacking the handmaiden. Ooh, saying that. She's nearly there. This is the second time we've had this army in play today. Don't normally see this one. Let's do that. Alright, Qui-Gon gone. Can we actually get... Alright, we can't get Queenie yet, but we're close, I think. Yep, bye-bye, Queenie. Oh, okay, let's just get some hatred. Bring down the pain. Get Toby out, and then it's just clean up. Hell, I'm doing some work. Alright, I don't trust Wampa there. I think Wampa will get smacked about a bit. So, let's see what we got free. I do love how this list is showing pretty much Wampa consistently. It's that Kron that concerns me though. The what? Do I have a plan for C? Yeah, Malgus. The Kron, it's full health and protection. They deal 100% more damage on their turn. So when you think straight out the gate, Wampa's got to deal with a blast of 100% offense. Or sorry, 100% damage, I should say. I don't trust Wampa to survive that. Exactly. I did just see Starkiller at the back there. What's that looking like? 12 attempts and 100% win rate. Could probably throw Starkiller in. I mean, we'll still be behind, you know, we won't take the first turn, but hopefully we can catch up. Right, I'm actually just going to do basic here, otherwise we could get walloped in the counters. I think it'd be safe to say this isn't going well. Okay. Let's stun him. Okay, that was absolutely terrible for banners, but we got through it. I think we got... Actually, I didn't even see what that score was. 60? Sorry, I haven't been keeping track here. Obviously 65 there, I'm guessing. Yeah. No, I got 5 more there. 65. Cool. I'm going to be honest, right? I wouldn't know what to do in that scenario because ever since the changes, well, for quite a while since the changes anyway, I've not been using Executrix just for the fact that it felt so inconsistent. But a bit like you say, it wasn't dying for me, so I thought I can't rely on it. I think that's just up with the way you go for it. You don't use that counter. Not nice because you want to use the counter you feel comfortable with, but they've really killed that kind of counter, haven't they? I mean, I know it's not Leviathan, but it's just sometimes it can be just so tricky getting them to focus on the right target and get one out. And in part, it's just because before, with Chimera, he only had one TIE fighter, so it was a nice, easy target for him to go for. Whereas now it just feels like they're spread out a bit too much. Alright, we've got an ad break coming up, so I'm going to run it now. But yeah. It'd be safe to say this has been messy so far. Jabber obviously was the big mess on the front wall. Sorry, not Jabber. Yeah, it was Jabber. It was Jabber. I don't know what I'm talking about. So, add the fact that we just dropped on Iden. Yeah. This is not looking great for me. We might be 0-3 for the week if this guy turns up. To his credit, that was a good Iden Crom. Straight away, as soon as I see the 100% damage, I'm like, Wampa will not survive that. I mean, Sears should be okay against Rey. We haven't got a Fulcrum Cron, so we haven't got to worry about that. But, you know, in terms of there's both having it. The Malga should be fine. Treya being Bane should be fine. I suppose the question mark is Galat. I think we gotta give it a go though, haven't we? Alright, we're back. Let's pop this on. Cross your fingers and toes. Alright, so we can't do much when it comes to assisting on Ezra, so I think we just focus on some of the sides for a minute. Let's siphon off Ezra. Can we get Sabine? Cool. That should give us a bit of TM as well. And go on, we'll leap here. Again, we can swipe on Ezra. We should get Hu Yang. It's where this counter feels weird, because you look here and this is feeling quite smooth. You know, it's like, oh, you know, this is a hard counter. But then you look at yesterday, I think it was, where Soka ripped Slacker a new one, and you're like, no, it's not a hard counter. It's absolutely mental how it can go both ways. Right, Cal. Zaris could be a bit awkward here. Might be an idea to get her out as early as possible. Okay, it's not the annoying level 6 with the... I can't remember what you call it, the 100% crit avoid. Yeah, that's probably it, to be fair. It's irritating when that's the case though, because it means you're really dependent on certain crons. Not a nice way of playing the game. Right, all in DI. Let's put that up again. I don't think anyone needs it, but I'll just pop that there. Come on, Ray, I know you won't go. Okay. Ooh. Ben does scare me with that move. Oh. Okay, could have been worse. Let's do that. Throw that there. Oop. There we go. Oh, 55. Tell you what. This guy, he is saying to me, right, if you're going to beat me teams, you're going to have to lose some banners to do it. I don't think we've had one clean battle so far. Okay, I'm going to put Maul in here. Just the idea that I think Stat could be a bit too tanky. Actually, saying that, we could do a set just for these two. Yeah, I might have misplayed that last little bit. I was essentially trying to prioritise getting the turn order right, you know, making sure I didn't have one of them standing when I could have had them both down. Alright, Sion, are we going to be doing this? I was going to say, I think Bane wins. Okay. See. We got no what, but we can do... Uno. Peruno. Has to be said, that is awkward. You know, just a one shot on the brute. It's like, okay, so I can't just get that cheap one off armorer. Yeah, they really need the brute back. Give armorer just a little bit of breathing space. Right. 2 stacks, that's 30% protection recovery. I think we might just go for 2, but... Ugh, I hate this choice. I'm going for 3, I'm going greedy. I'm just going to hope that armorer can get another turn in. At this rate, we might not even need it. Oh, we got it. Let's do these 2. Alright, that's a bummer. That's it. Shock just means we can avoid hitting Malik for a little bit. Yep. A bit like I said. Teensy Weensy a bit rough. Okay. 61. I might have got that one wrong. We'll check. Yeah, 3 down, so 62 maybe? Alright. Levy, Executor, and Radis again. Okay, same as before. I won't lie, it would be nice to mix up my counters a little bit, but considering there's only so many things that work, it's like, okay, let's do it. Hey up, Ada. You doing alright? Basic. Flyby. Alright, buff immunity. We love buff immunity. I'm doing alright. How about yourself? Smack that. Oh, my doggo's not here now. Good to hear. We've just had a messy ground arena. We're doing alright though. Well, we're doing alright up here. We haven't lost that at least. I wouldn't. Well, put it like this, we're still in the middle of it, you know, but they haven't attacked yet. That's the big problem. But we've got to find out. I think I've won on my main account. Yeah, I won on my main account. Yeah, I'm 0-2 for the week here, so it would be nice to have a no-show. Even if I am condemning them a little bit to a 0-3. Let's just do that and that. Yeah, they've got the reinforcement. All I can say here is please, please, please say we get enough ult charge. Thank you. Whoa. Oh, okay. No, they should all remain there. Any idea what the card was? Oh, it's one of the variants, isn't it? I know which one you're talking about. It's a nice variant, that. You can pin variants that are all ultimate variants. And if I'm right, that one is an ultimate. Because it's the one with the custom Winter Soldier. But yeah, it shouldn't actually unpin. You know, there's no mechanic in the game that causes it. Kohori? I think it's interesting in that I was thinking about, like, we've got these buff decks, haven't we, at the moment, where it's like you've got Galacta, obviously, Gwenpool, etc. But all of those essentially buff your hand. So I feel like this is the first card that really buffs your board. I can't think of another card that actually buffs the board. So I do like it because in theory, it could be good with stuff like Sebastian Shaw. You know, if you want game on the board early, then it's a nice way of just giving him a quick buff. Yeah, I don't think the two pair nicely, to be honest. I think you're more beneficial going down, say, a Agent Coulson line, you know, get a 4 and a 5, and then if you've got Kohori in hand, you just play that. I mean, I would say it's accidents do happen, Ada, but one thing with that card, it'll probably loop back around eventually. Just gotta keep an eye out for it. I think Infinity Ultron's going to be awkward. It really does seem you've got to play something like Quinjet. Try and get the stones down to 2 cost. And even then, you're only drawing 2 cards. But I can't imagine a situation where you'd want to Wong it. Yeah, it's the same as Thanos. I mean, this is the odd thing as well, that it's hard to know what you would do with the stones, because I saw the abilities and I'm like, they're kind of interesting, but I wasn't like in awe of any of them, like, oh, that's a really good one, you know, it was like, okay. I mean, I don't want to knock the card before it's come out, it's just I can't see something that's really cracked with it. Alright, this is not looking smooth right now. don't think I actually need that ability this turn. Can I just do that? Oh, wow, okay, we probably did need it. Again, this guy's nicking banners off me left, right, and centre. Right, that's destroyed. Okay, we're out. I'm curious what you're thinking about ramping, to be honest. Because I'm sure someone will try Thanos and Ultron, but I'm just not sure if it's beneficial because Thanos has got his stones. Like the stones in the deck at the start, but then you'd be adding 2 to hand anyway, so it's like, you're probably going to end up with too many resources. Yeah, I think Strange Supreme and Hydra Stomper are going to be brilliant this month. I'm looking forward to both of them. I mean, Strange just seems to be a good partner for Junk or Thanos. And Hydra Stomper's just going to go great with move, whether it's traditional or a more niche build. Did I misplay that? I don't think it was like a massive misplay, but I know I didn't get the turn I usually do. Ooh. Okay. Oh, come on, we gotta dodge. Oof. Okay. This is dirtier than normal. I go back to it. This guy's been nicking banners off me. You know, a match that I've been getting 74 averages on quite regularly, and this time I'm suddenly, what, 72 maybe? 73. 1773 final score. I mean, that's not a great score. But can't do out. I have to just hope he gets less or doesn't attack. But yeah. Just before I go, I will have a quick look at that with Infinity Ultron, because I am kind of curious. I haven't looked at the card too much, because if anything, it always feels wise to just leave it until we can release kind of thing, but let's have a look. It doesn't tell us the stones here. Oh, here we go. So, the Space Stone. Move the lowest power enemy card here to the location of Infinity Ultron. I'm trying to think when you would want that. I mean, maybe an Ant-Man or something? You know, the bet fill a lane and you go, right, just yoink that over. Bit of an odd one. Yeah, it doesn't interest me, that. Reality Stone, add a drone here. That's its power to Infinity Ultrons. So I'm assuming the drone is like the normal Ultron drone. So Ultron's a 5/6 base, so it's going to be a 1/6. I mean, it's not terrible. Time Stone, put a card from your hand here. That's probably the one that is interesting. You know, you could, if you have hand generation like Paulson, that's like a 3/1 on. And saying that, that's not, it can be any card, not a created card, so it's arguably better than on. Mind Stone, ongoing your on-reveal abilities here happen twice, so it's like a 3-2 Wong. Again, it's kind of interesting, but I'm not... I mean, because you'd have to play Infinity Ultron turn 5, you've got one turn to do it, so it's like 1 or 2 turns max. Then Ultron Power Stone, double Infinity Ultron's power. I mean, okay, that's the one that you were saying about buffing him. It's like, okay, fair enough, it's 5/12. Then the Soul Stone, for each of your full locations, give one of your cards there plus 2 power. It's like... Again, that's not much, is it? I mean, it's a 3/3, and it's given another +4, so it's what? It's given another 4, right? So it is technically 3/7. I think it's a good idea to know what the cards are about. I'm not... I mean, I try and get every card anyway, but it's... there's a fair point it's inefficient. Yeah, for sure, Strange and Edge Stomper are the winners them 2 weeks. Yeah, I think Quinjet's going to be the route. Either that or something like Hope Summers. So you're thinking you could potentially chain the stones to gain 24. It's not too bad, that. Again, there could be some really good interactions with it. I'm not writing the card off because I think they would like it to be a more nerfed Thanos. But I also think it's going to be... when Agamotto came out last month, I remember you saying around you that it was like a hard case of getting draws. You know, you couldn't always get the card you want or the curve was out. That's how it feels here, like it's going to be very rough getting the cards you want with this deck, but we'll give it a go. Yeah, you only get 2 stones. So when you said 3, I forgot that. Yeah, I get you. I mean, I think it's just... even though I didn't do one last week, I am trying to do YouTube videos each week, so I like having a rough idea of what the cards are so I can at least plan ahead a little bit. With Agamotto, yeah. You wouldn't get any of that here. Again, I'm not going to write him off or anything. It's just a little underwhelming. Alright, let's get a raid launched. Now, let's see. It looks like RSG again. I'll put it like this. You could argue I've put out more actual snap matches than Cozy has in the last couple of months. You know, and it's like... don't get me wrong, I know he does the Snapchat and he's been doing some OTAs still, but it's like, at least I am trying to put matches out. You know what I mean? I do feel sad with Cozy as well. It's like... I get that he's got rivals, yeah, he's got to look after his family, I'm not knocking any of that, but it's like, he really does put a lot of effort into his videos, so it feels like a loss to Snap when you're not seeing his content like he used to put out. It is what it is. Alright. So quick thank you to Kadebug for the resub. Appreciate it as always. We had a follow from Blaze Games. Thank you very much. And yeah, let's get the raid launched to RSG. Alright folks, back now on Thursday. I'll see you then. Enjoy the rest of your week. Bye for now.